Hi
Hello.
there. Can you
Hi.
hear me? Is the sound
Yes.
clear?
Yes. How are you?
Okay. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I woke up
Yes.
at 3:30 today. Normally, I wake up at 4 o'clock, but today I woke up at 3:30. So I had
Oh,
my breakfast, and
yeah.
then I had enough time to prepare myself. How about you? How was your sleep?
Yeah. Not bad, but
Mhm.
as you know, these days Korea's weather is really hot, even though at
Mm.
night the
Mhm.
temperature is still hot, almost
Mm. Mhm.
30 degrees Celsius.
Mhm.
So yeah, I couldn't sleep very well.
Mm. But a lot of people told me that the weather is getting better because the temperature went down a little bit.
A little bit,
So
slightly.
you can't feel the change.
Yes, right. Mm,
Okay, I see. I'm sorry to hear that. Anyway, yeah, I'm happy to meet you again. And
yeah.
what would you like to talk about today?
Today, I'd like to talk about the okay number hmm, eh, number 175.
175. South Korea economy sustains growth
Yes, right.
momentum as exports hold up.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So may I read the article before the class?
Oh, sure, sure. Do you want to read aloud
Yes,
or
right.
silently? Okay, go
Read
ahead.
aloud. South
Mhm.
Korea's economic expansion may expectations in the second quarter as exports held up despite global trade friction. Semiconductors shipments raced away while domestic demand showed weakness. Big picture. The latest features provides a mixed picture of healthy overseas sales for the key semiconductor industry accompanied by softness in domestic demand. The readings are in line with the central bank's recent move to slightly trim its economic growth projection for this to 2.9% from 3%. Higher borrowing costs could still be on the cards for Korea at the next monetary policy gathering in August, after one board member voted to hike interest rates at the July meeting. Growth in the second quarter remained on a solid path, as it is still hovering around the economy's potential growth rate of about 2.8 to 2.9%. Park Yang-soo, Director General of Bank of Korea Economic Statistics Department, said at a briefing. Lim Hae-yeon, an economist at Daishin Securities, expects GDP to expand at a slow pace than forecast by the central bank. She said the continued slowing of private consumption will cap growth at 2.8% for the full year. If trade disputes intensify, hitting our exports harder than thought, it could pull growth down even further, he said. Lim expects the BOK to raise interest rates in the first quarter. Export volumes increased 0.8% in the second quarter from the previous quarter, compared with a 4.4% gain in the first 3 months of 2018. Export volumes contract 2.6% compared with a 4.9% increase in the previous quarter. Infrastructure invested for 6.6% after rising 3.4% in the first quarter. Construction decreased by 1.3% from the previous quarter when it gains 1.8%. Government spend climbed 0.3%.
Yes.
Okay,
Wow, that's a change. There's a big
yeah,
change.
big change.
But anyway, this is actually the topic or the important topic about the economic growth that people do not know, right? We don't know the
Mhm.
percentage. We don't
That's
even
right.
care how big the change is.
Yes,
So
right.
yeah, let's
Even
talk
though,
about
yeah, oh,
even
okay.
though.
Even though government insists the growth rate will be better, but the private analysts don't agree with that.
Mm-hmm. Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So, how about your Korean government? What is its source for the economic growth?
Actually, Korean government is actually Moon Jae-in administration is supported by lots of people.
Mhm.
This government is very popular, and then they spend lots of budget for poor people and then infra system.
Mhm.
So they are expecting the main infra such as semiconductor and then other industry will be better
Mhm.
to enhance the export rate.
Mhm. I see. Okay. So there is a question here. Which problem should the government be most concerned about? Unemployment or inflation?
Actually, at the moment, government is worrying about the unemployment rate, especially
Mhm.
for young generation.
Mhm.
So now from the research, the young generation just after the graduate the school, their
Mhm.
unemployment rate is almost 50%.
Mhm.
So that's a, serious social problem.
Mhm.
So many
Okay.
young people are suffering from unemployment status, and then they also spend lots of money
Mhm.
for the private academy to
Mhm.
get the proper job.
Mhm. That's the same problem we have in the Philippines
Oh, really?
because
Oh,
the population is continuously growing, but there is not
yeah,
enough number of jobs available,
yeah.
especially because these days the companies prefer people with the high educational attainment. And
Mm,
one reason for unemployment is that people are picky with the jobs.
yes, right,
A lot of
exactly.
people prefer to work in offices. They don't like to
Yeah,
have this job because it's too simple or they
yeah,
would get a small amount of money, right?
that's right.
Yeah.
So I heard that Mint academic teachers
Mhm.
also spend their free time to get the higher, higher graduate or another licenses.
Mhm. Exactly. Yes. Some of the teachers are pursuing
Yeah,
their yeah their career or something related to their major because
that's
this is
right.
not a lot of people think that our job is not permanent
Yeah,
in the
but
future.
yeah,
Mhm.
I think you are an old teacher, long-term
Mhm.
employed teacher at the Mint Academy, right?
Right.
More than six? Oh, six
More than.
years.
It's like
Six
six
years.
and a half.
Yeah, so I think several years ago I met you one or two twice.
Mhm. I yeah, we met before. I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah. You remember?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember.
That's actually the thing that I learned from being a teacher. Even though I don't talk to my students for a very long time,
Yeah,
like 3 years, I still
yeah.
remember them.
Ah,
I
yeah. You have
recognize their
good
voices.
memory. Yeah,
Yeah, because sometimes they stop, they quit, and then
yeah,
they re-enroll after two
yeah,
years, and then
yeah,
they
yeah.
talk to me. Oh, I know, I think I know you. I recognize your voice. you are this student, right? And then the student says, oh, you remember me. You get so
Yeah.
surprised.
So then, what about you?
Mhm.
You like this job at Minta Academy, and you want to keep your job in here?
I do. I like this job.
Mm.
Yeah. At first, it was really difficult because I thought teaching is simply talking in English. But
Yeah,
teaching is different, right?
that's right,
And then
exactly.
during that time, there were no trainings yet. We were just accepted, and then right away we had classes with the students without trainings. But these days,
Yeah.
the company is being strict with the rules, so we take exams,
Mm.
we check our ability, yeah,
Yeah,
we assess ourselves. So it's not only about working; it's also about learning more. Yeah,
that's right. I
and
think, yeah. Okay, keep
hmm
going.
and if compared to other jobs, this is very easy, easier, a lot easier than other jobs.
Ah,
Because I just sit down here, I
yeah,
study by reading,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I teach the students, and then I
Mm.
finish at exactly after 9 hours exactly. I don't have to
Yeah,
extend
that's
or
right.
do overtime work, right?
Yeah, you
Mhm.
don't need to do that. Actually,
Mhm.
yeah, in Korea, for me, I have to overtime work every day, almost every day,
Mhm. Oh my.
until 9 p.m., until 10 p.m.
Mhm. And is it paid?
No, no pay. Actually, in law, I should get some extra money from the overtime work,
Mhm.
but the company rule is a little bit use the weak point
Mhm.
of the normal law.
Mhm.
So on the paper,
Mhm.
it's like I get extra paid, but
Mhm.
actually your salary there is no change.
Oh, I see. It's yeah, they're taking advantage of their people.
That's
And
right.
I guess the reason why this is not being eliminated until now is because the companies try to reduce the cost
Yeah,
by hiring a few people. So one
that's right.
person does the job of three people,
Ah, exactly,
right?
exactly. Right. Yeah,
But Moon Jae-in is also trying to change this. That's why you're having the 52-hour work week,
that's
and
right.
he is persuading companies to hire more people.
Yeah, yeah. Also, the government is trying to increase the minimum wage rule, and
Mhm.
then every year our minimum wage is increased.
Mhm. That's good. I
Yeah,
hope they can afford to increase your wage every year.
that's right. But in the other way, the other side, there could be a weak point for some companies
Right.
because if we that's a burden for many companies as a labor cost,
Yes.
higher labor cost to make the lose their
Mhm.
competitiveness versus Chinese one.
Yes. Mhm. You're right. Especially those small companies,
Yeah,
they cannot
yeah,
afford to give
especially small
high
company. Yeah,
salary.
yes, right.
Yeah. So that is so sad. You know, in my country, we have the train law.
Ah, train
Yeah.
law.
Train law means
Yeah,
the people earning less than 200, like 50,000 a year,
yeah,
or those who are earning a
less.
minimum wage, yes,
Ah,
will not be paying tax.
mm,
Yes,
paying
In,
tax.
including the
Yeah,
teachers here, because
yeah,
we get lower than this
yeah.
in a year, we
Mm,
don't have to pay tax anymore. But the problem
ah,
is, because we don't pay tax,
yeah.
they like they take money by increasing the price of commodities.
Ah, I understand. So
I'd
anyway, you
rather
have to
pay tax.
pay. Yeah,
Hmm
indirectly.
Indirectly, so I'd
Yes,
rather
right.
pay tax than to follow
Yeah.
this law. It's harder.
Ah. So
Hmm
what about you? Your salary is increased during the 6 years? during
No,
time? No.
no, no.
Oh, but you're one of the popular teachers in Meta Academy.
Really? I don't know that.
You are.
Oh,
So I
well,
heard popular
mhm.
teachers are usually getting more salaries than others, right?
It's because we have more students.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Your salary count on the student class numbers?
Yes, class number.
Ah,
So thank you
ah.
because you're giving me money today.
Ah,
So
my
it's
pleasure.
this it's the same salary rule for every
Yeah,
worker here, whether new or old. We have the
yeah.
same salary.
Ah,
It's just that I have more or we have more students than them.
yeah.
The company does not does not care about the
Ah,
length of stay
ah.
here.
Even
Yeah.
though even though new employees, new teachers are really beautiful and then popular, and then their schedule is full, then
Yes.
she could get more salary than old teachers, right?
Yes.
Ah, I understand.
Mhm. We have to compete. Mhm.
Yeah,
That's why we are joining the competition, U.S.
yeah.
versus Philippines versus
Ah, yeah, yeah,
USA.
yeah. That's right.
Yes. If we
Ah,
win, then we
yeah.
have a very small increase,
Very
very
small,
small
very small.
increase.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Hmm.
$1, 1 peso, 1 peso.
1 peso is what in dollars? 0.1?
Okay. It's the price of a candy. One candy.
One candy. Okay.
But it's helpful
Very,
already.
yeah, very slight.
It's helpful if we
Yeah,
combine all of the
yeah.
1 peso per class.
Sure, sure, sure.
Yeah.
Um, but anyway, I really like the Minta Academy's policy and then your CEO's philosophy to operate
Mhm.
the academy. So that's
Mhm.
why I recommend my wife to enroll the Minta Academy 2 months
Wow.
ago. So
Did she?
my family, yeah, yeah, she enrolled Minta Academy.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I recommend my wife to your class. I
Oh
should.
wow, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah. I should. Mm.
Yeah. Well, we have to thank you because you have been patronizing our
Yeah.
you have been supporting or patronizing our company.
Yes,
And
right.
just like you, I share the same opinion that the company is very good. It has good policies
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
continuously improving its
Yes,
policies.
right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then I also have two sons. They are
Mhm.
potential your students.
Oh, really? You have
Yeah,
two
someday
sons.
they will learn the Winter Academy because
Oh.
I have experienced lots of English academies online
Mhm.
offline, but I
Mhm.
think Winter Academy is the best.
Mhm. I
You
see.
have
What?
lots of various program and then event. Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, so have you joined the buff event, Sparta, like that?
Ah, last week I joined the Sparta weekend Sparta event, and I
Mm.
met you there.
Yeah. Mhm.
And during the weekends, I the 10 classes.
Mm.
So
I
there,
see.
yeah, there was a really good. And then after the class,
Mhm.
now I'm dictating all the classes,
Mhm.
and then it's very helpful to enhance my listening skill and then speaking skill.
Mhm. I agree. Yeah.
Yeah,
And also, when you finish all your dictations, you'll get free classes. Everything has a reward. There is an
yeah,
equivalent point for your hard work.
yeah,
That's what. Mhm.
yeah. But I think that rule is a little bit changed. Before,
Oh, okay.
yeah, before if I dictate one class and then post on the online, then I
Mhm.
could get one more class. But
Mhm.
nowadays,
Mhm.
I only get 0.5 class. It's a 50% discounted.
50% discount. Okay.
But I think it's reasonable. I
Mm-hmm.
can accept the new rule.
Mm,
Yeah,
I see. Okay. Yeah. Everything has to be adjusted. We have to
that's
like
right.
weigh if it's going to be beneficial for the company and to the
Yeah,
student also.
yeah,
So yeah, don't you
yeah,
worry. Still, it's a help.
that's
You
right.
can save a little. You can save your money by not paying too much, right?
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
anyway, I just want Minta Academy keeps going. It's a business. I don't want
Mm-hmm.
them be in trouble. Also, my teachers won't be in trouble by economic situation.
As long as you guys are enrolling in our classes, we
Yes,
will not
right.
be in trouble. The
I
only problem
also,
is,
yeah,
yeah,
I also spread word of mouth of Minta Academy
uh,
to my colleagues at work.
wow. You are now one of our advertisers.
Yeah, actually I'm a big fan of Minta Academy.
I see. Yeah, the manager should hear this.
Yeah, but it's okay, even though he listens or not. I just
Mm-hmm.
really admire their policy and philosophy.
Me too.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
think the CEO of our company is very smart.
yeah,
He has unique style marketing strategy.
yes, right.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
we have a Korean manager here. He
yeah,
is responsible for checking our grammar,
yeah.
making books,
Ah,
etc. And
yeah.
the owner of this company is responsible for thinking of different advertising strategy.
Exactly,
So
exactly.
they,
He's more focusing on the marketing.
yeah, they work
Yeah,
together very well
yeah,
because they
yeah.
have strong points.
Exactly.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So time is almost up, Najib.
oh yeah, just
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
we have 5 minutes. Don't you finish your 30-minute class? You only have 25.
I think it's a 25 class, 25 minutes
Ah,
class.
I see. Yeah, I usually give 30-minute class.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's up to
But
you. If
yeah,
hmm
but you don't have break time during the class,
it's
right?
okay. I'm used to it. I will have break time later, long break time, because it's summer vacation.
Summer vacation. Actually, for me, it was summer vacation.
Oh, really? So
Yeah, for
long.
this week, this week, whole this week is summer vacation for me.
Uh-huh.
So I decided to spend my time on the Minta Academy class and then enjoying reading books and watching movies.
Oh, wow. You've been very productive.
That's why I could re-enroll the Minta Academy during this
Ah.
summer vacation.
Oh, wow. Did you apply for it? Is it a paid leave or unpaid leave?
Actually, it's a paid leave, kind of
Mm-hmm.
paid leave.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. How about your family members? Are they having their vacation also?
Yes, right. Actually, they are enjoying Europe trip at the
And you're
moment.
left
Yeah, I
alone
left.
at home.
Actually, they are taking 40 days Europe trip.
Oh,
It's a middle
nice.
of their trip.
Oh, really? 40
Yeah,
days. Wow,
yeah,
that's long. It's two
yeah.
months.
Yeah,
Like one and a
almost
half.
1.5, and then they are enjoying fantastic time in their life. So I also happy
Oh,
to support them.
wow. Oh my gosh. I'm so envious. I want to go to Europe, but I don't have money. Going to
So
be
do I.
very
So do I.
expensive.
I had to get money for them, so I couldn't join the trip.
Wow, you're such a very supportive and hardworking father.
Sure, sure. I should.
Oh. But have you been there?
Sure. Actually, my job is international salesman, so I've been visit
Mm-hmm.
lots of countries over the world, even in Europe, Paris, Italy, and lots of yeah, places I've been before.
Ah, I see. Okay. Wow, wow. That's a Yeah, that's the kind of job that everybody wants to have. Like a
Yeah.
chance to work and travel at the same time, right?
Yes, right.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
so,
Okay. Yeah. So
mhm.
I want to have a class again with you. The day tomorrow or the day after tomorrow
Okay. Yes. I
when
hope
you
to
are
see you
available.
again.
Yeah, when you are
Oh, yeah.
available.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Have a great day.
Yes, you too. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.